So I just realized that now that I have a webcam, I can actually move the camera about, in which case it might be an idea to do it like that. I'm experimenting on this, but if you've got the screen there and the camera there. So yeah, I'm going to press play on the video and just talk about it basically. So this video, there's something that I want to show an example of what I do when I just watch these videos, because I've been making some videos where I'm talking about it, and I think that's actually a better way to do it, because if you can play about it on Audio City, it means if I say my words wrong, I'm very dyslexic and sometimes I say the wrong words or put the words in a different order, but if you're doing it on Audio City, then you can correct yourself and say the things that you mean to say, but because I often say the wrong things, like yesterday I was trying to say how my computer kept shutting down every 10 minutes, and then for some reason when I said that line again, it turned into an hour, and I was like, no, it shuts down every 10 minutes, why did I say an hour? I don't know, but sometimes I need Audio City to correct it, and I make those videos because I like expressing opinions and stuff, but yeah, when I'm watching these videos, I just feel so much hatred towards all the people that I'm watching, because they're sitting on these videos talking about God, talking about me, saying a bunch of nonsense, things that I don't agree with. You know, I am God, and my hatred towards humans is so much that I don't want to give you anything. I don't even want to make these videos in a higher quality, because I don't like the idea of filling up my memory with just huge amounts of heavy film. I want the quality to be good enough for me to not look too ugly, but yeah, I don't care about humans. I don't care about what they do. I feel like they offer me absolutely nothing but shit, and okay, my higher self seems to be inspiring songs, but these songs are not helping me. They're not helping my life. They're just giving me a conversation so that I feel like I'm doing something. Without them, I feel like I'm just doing nothing all day, and with them I feel like I'm actually talking to people, which is nice, because I don't want to talk to people in reality, because when I'm walking around reality, I just feel like I'm walking around some sort of computer game and everyone's just programmed to ignore me. So it's a very horrible experience. But I spend most of my time watching YouTube videos, because I feel like the number of people that think they care about God is just so few. But I feel like I can only find them on the internet. So I like watching videos because these people are saying stuff and they're talking about me. But what they're saying is terrible, because they're just lying about me. They're lying about everything. And I'll just give you a kind of example. I'll just listen to what this guy, so this what's his name, Ruslan or something, is talking about. Well, he thinks Andrew Tate is watching his videos, so this interviewer guy is watching Andrew I have no idea what the conversation is, but this guy is just talking about God, and I just wanted to say a few things.
Get mad at God, but he's only like yells at the camera and prayed for. When you ask God for something and you can't hold it, he doesn't want his son to crumble down. So he'll put you through a life where you're able to hold it with ease, to the point where you might not have to be stronger, but you could be wiser, where I'm like, oh, if I stack this, I could put this here. That's good. So I always tell people, your God doesn't want...
So you said the cut? Yeah. And then he yells something. What did he yell? Can you read?
I don't care what these people are saying, but what he just said was that, so God does this, God does this, God does this. You know what? I'm God. And you know what I'm doing? I'm lying on a sofa getting angry at people because they're saying that I'm doing things when I'm not doing anything. I have been lying on this sofa for 11 years. No one seems to want to help me. Well, okay, I've been in this house for about 7 years, and I was in a studio flat in even worse condition, because I had one room because I couldn't afford to live in London, because houses are so expensive in London. I was waiting for people to help me. I believed that I could rent because I thought people were going to help me, and they weren't. I was just using up all my money, which was very annoying, because if I would have moved to Birmingham, I could have moved into a big house soon, like at the beginning. But yeah, I am not doing this. I am not going through people's lives and challenging them. I'm not, and he's just saying, everyone is just saying all the things that I'm doing. God does this in your life, God does this, and I'm lying on a sofa right now, and I can't even be bothered to pay £12 to get a proper description to properly analyze these videos. I think I'd rather just hold this £13 webcam, and I can't be bothered. I'm not getting a decent webcam. I don't want to make these videos nice because I don't like humans. I think humans are nothing more than evolved animals, and I don't want to help you. If you think some god is helping you, I think you're just delusional, and you've just created some fiction in your head about what God is doing. Do I look like the sort of person that's going to be going through all 8 billion of you all your lives and challenging you and you know, I want you to hold this glass, so I'm going to put you through lots of challenging situations so you're able to hold this glass? No, I'm not doing any of this. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to do for you what you did to me, which is absolutely nothing.
You read his lips. I don't know what he yelled. He yelled something. All right. I don't know what he yells, but he yells something, and he goes back to this angry face.
Are short, but your shortcomings come from you not wanting to work and humble yourself. Yeah. If God says no right now, you shouldn't try to fight your way into it, because, dude, trust me, if the universe can't fight against God, you're not going to be able to fight against God. But if you just...
So, I'm God. I'm lying on a sofa. If the universe can't fight, well, the universe is fighting against me. I feel like the whole universe, the whole world is fighting against me. And I feel like I'm losing the battle because I've got people like this claiming about all the things that I do in every person's daily life. And I'm not doing any of this. I'm not doing nothing. These people are fighting against me by just talking through their arse, basically. Just talking shit about me. And I don't know what my higher self is doing. My higher self is doing more than my lower self, but I know that my higher self has put me in this position because it shows how she feels towards people. The only thing that I wanted to do was to get into the music industry or the film industry, because that is where my passion lies. I don't care about people's everyday life and helping making them stronger and giving them challenges. There's enough challenges in the world. You don't need me to give you more challenges.
Just go with him and say, take my feet where you want. You might realize by the time you get there, you don't even want all food that you were begging to hold, because what he's about to give you is so much greater that you just want to take 2 hands and squeeze it tight. Wow, exactly. We gotta bring him back.
And he says, we gotta bring him back.
This is so fake, bro. That's a boomer moment for sure.
So chat. I need to know what y'all think. Zach thinks it's fake.
Yo, I know it's fake.
You know?
I don't know what that guy's talking about. He's just talking about, are they talking about him or not? That they're not talking about. I don't know. They're not really. They're talking about me, and they're just lying and saying shit. And this guy also says shit. He says, you know, I'm making this video to inspire people and lead me to people to God. This is all inspired by God, and this is all this and this and this. And I'm just sitting on a sofa thinking, I've no fucking clue what you're talking about. Can you stop talking for me? I'm getting fed up. I basically sit like this, very, very angry. People don't know what I do in my daily life, and I'm just I feel like I need to make this video just to show what I'm like during my daily life. I'm sitting, moaning, feeling like some sort of, I guess like Miss Hanneken, but I don't actually feel drunk. I wish I was drunk right now. If I was drunk, I would probably be in a much better mood. But yeah, this is what I do. I just sit and watch people just argue with each other and constantly talk about me, but just say lies, and it's horrible.